If I asked you to describe the Torah in one word, you'd probably say something like guidebook, rules, or even commandments. But in this week's Parsha, Parshas Haazinu, the Torah defines itself, and surprisingly, it doesn't use any of these words. Instead, it calls itself a shira, a song. Why? I believe it's because Torah is not merely a rule book, to be read dryly as a lawyer might read a book of laws. Torah is meant to move the reader, just the way a song does. In our own lives, there's really nothing like a great song to lift our mood, create an atmosphere, or inspire creativity. We're just coming from the high holidays where tunes and melodies played such an important role in bringing the lofty prayers to life. In the Holy Temple, one of the main features of the daily service was the Levites' musical performance. And in the same way, learning God's Torah should be an experience which lifts us to a much higher plane. Zalman Shazar, the former president of the State of Israel, once told a story about the power of music. He was born to a Chabad family, but when he moved to Israel, he left his heritage behind. Before leaving Russia for the last time, he went to his grandfather. His grandfather told him, "Zalman, you know the Alter Rebbe's Niggin very well. The Alter Rebbe's Niggin is an incredibly compelling tune composed by the founder of the Chabad movement. If you're ever in a doubt whether or not your life is on the right track, try to bring this niggin to mind. If you can't, it's a sign that you must change your ways, for you have strayed and become lost." This song indeed stayed with Shazar his whole life, except for once. On the fateful day in 1948, when the UN was voting on Israel's right to statehood, Shazar was on Israel's representing committee, and he had a bad feeling. He tried to bring this niggin to mind, but he couldn't remember it, and so his fears were cemented. Oy, the day would surely end badly. Looking around, desperate for some hope, Shazar saw a man who looked Jewish. He scribbled the following note to him, Ana Hashem Haishiana, which means, please God, please save us. A few moments later, a note came back, Ana Hashem Hatzlichana, please God, please grant us success. Suddenly, magically, that elusive niggin was playing in his head, completely allaying his fears. Such is the power of melody, and such must be the power of Torah. And there's one more point. Music never gets old. As every rabbi will tell you, no one can listen to the same sermon twice. No one says encore after a speech. But great songs never get boring. We can listen to them again and again, each time finding more pleasure and intensity. This is why in Shul, we read the Torah with a tune. This way it never gets boring, and we'll learn it again and again, because this godly song must never end. Wishing you and yours a Shabbat Shalom u'Mevarach and a Chag Sameach.